Angiotensin-converting enzyme catalyses the conversion of angiotensin 1 to the potent vasoconstrictor angiotensin 2. Inhibition of ACE activity leads to a decrease in the concentration of angiotensin 2, with a concomitant reduction in blood pressure. Inactivating ACE is considered as the first line of therapy to treat hypertension. The ability for fish peptides to inhibit ACE is useful in therapeutic approach of treating hypertension. The method for measurement of ACE activity is based on the hydrolysis of hippurylhistidyleucine by ACE to give hippuric acid and histidyleucine as products. HPLC analysis of ACE reaction mixture allows complete separation of HHL and HA. The degree of ACE inhibition was determined by the amount of hippuric acid formed. For ACE inhibitor activity, the material needed is samples dissolved in borate buffer, micro-Eppendorf's tubes and vials with inserts of 100 microliters. Borate buffer 100 millimolar with sodium chlorate 300 millimolar and pH 8.3. Angiotensin-converting enzyme 0.2 units per milliliter prepared in borate buffer. Captopril 21.7 micrograms per milliliter in borate buffer, HHL solution 2.17 millimolar in water. Hydrochloride acid 1 molar, syringe and filters with 0.2 micron. Trifluoroacetic acid 0.05%. Acetonitrile 60% with trifluoroacetic acid 0.05%. And hippuric acid 0.01 millimolar to 1 millimolar to do the calibration curve. To start the assay, measure 10 microliters of sample to an Eppendorf tube. The samples must be tested in various concentration and in triplicates. To do the blank of reaction, replace the sample by borate buffer. And to have a positive control, replace the sample by captopril as a standard inhibitor. Add to the tube 10 microliters of enzyme and pre-incubate the mixture for 2 minutes at 37 degrees Celsius. After pre-incubation, add 50 microliters of HHL. Incubate at 37 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. During this time, the enzyme that was not inhibited will convert the HHL added into hippuric acid. Past the incubation time, add 85 microliters of hydrochloride acid to stop the reaction. The next step is to filter the reaction mixture into the vial. Place the sample in the HPLC sample tray. The sample is eluted with a two-solvent system represented with A and B. The run is done with a gradient of 5 to 60% acetonitrile for the first 10 minutes. Is maintained for 2 minutes at 60% acetonitrile, and then returned to 5% acetonitrile for 1 minute. 10 microliters of sample are injected with a flow of 0.5 milliliters per minute into a reverse phase C18 column. Detection wavelength was set at 228 nanometers. The inhibition percentage is given for equation shown in the slide.
Seafood age. Smart food choices, no matter how old you are.